we're back. Gentlemen, I took a week off, week hiatus. I was partying in the woods with some wooks. But we're back. I look rough, feel rough, but we're ready to go. Diving right into it. Top performers for week 3. First matchup, Hawk Tua versus Payne. Hopping right into the stinker of the week. Third straight stinker of the week for Tanner Malott.
Put the noose around my neck. Now I'll just step onto this rock and jump off into the sweet relief of death.
Let's dive into it. Top performer, Hawk Tua. Jamar Chase, chasing that bag. 29.8 points. Hawk Tua's top performer. Jamar Chase also got me that bag last night. We all know about that one. Hopefully, some of you tailed out there. Hell no. Top performer for Payne. Well, at least Tanner was able to crack 20 points this week with one of his players. Yet again, another person to give me cash last night, Zach Moss. 20.7 points for Zach Moss. The Bengals had a great game offensively, but the defense just could not hold it together. Tanner Malott with the stinker of the week. Hawk Tua beating him 115.1 to 78.6. Payne is 0-3. On to the next matchup. Wet Pickle versus Smith D's Nuts. This one was a real close one. Let's take a look at the top performers. For Wet Pickle, looks like we have Lamar Jackson with 25.98 points. Almost got 26. Not too much, though. Not close enough, though. Lamar Jackson, 182 passing yards, 87 rushing yards. Touchdown through the air, touchdown on the ground. Pretty good day for the veteran quarterback, getting to be veteran. Not there quite yet. Lamar Jackson, top performer for Wet Pickle. Smith D's Nuts, top performer. Looks like Smith D's Nuts also only had one player to crack 20 points. That was DK Metcalf, Donkey Kong. 20.4 points, 4 receptions for 104 yards and a touchdown. DK Metcalf, 20.4 points for Smith D's Nuts. Wet Pickle moves to 1-2. Really needed that win.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Also, Smith D's Nuts 1-2. Hopefully, both of them lose next week.
Said roll my bowl, and I eat your ass.
Next matchup, the White Bluro versus Phantom Skeets. Phantom Skeets winning 128.8 to 119.9. Let's go into the top performers. Top performer for Phantom Skeets. Dallas Goedert, 27 points for the Philly tight end. What a day for him. 10 receptions for 170 yards. Jalen Hurts found his number one target with A.J. Brown being on the floor, concussed. With A.J. Brown being injured. Top performer for the White Bluro looks like Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice, 29.1 points, 12 receptions for 110 yards and a touchdown. Looks like Travis Kelce is not the number one option in Kansas City anymore. Phantom Skeets winning 128.8 to the White Blurro's 119.9. That puts Phantom Skeets to a perfect 3-0. Who would have saw that coming? The White Bluro is Owen.
What does it feel like?
What does what feel like?
To lose.
On to the next matchup. DeBeans versus Beetle Train. Beetle Train taking the win, 118.3 to 112.4. Let's look at Beetle Train's top performer. Looks like Malik Neighbors is the top performer for Beetle Train this week. 28.2 points, 8 for 12 on his receptions, had 78 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Count them, 2 touchdowns. Looks like Malik Neighbors is going to be the best rookie wide receiver out of this draft. Marvin Harrison, you wish, not going to happen.
What do you say fuck me for?
On to DeBean's top performer, Saquon Barkley. Saquon had an amazing day yet again for Philly, basically doing everything for the Philadelphia offense. 2 touchdowns, 147 rushing yards, and caught all 4 of his targets for 9 receiving yards. 33.6 points for the Beans, but it was not enough. Beetle Train 118.3, DeBeans 112.4. Beetle Train 2-1, DeBeans 1-2. On to the next matchup. Team Anderson, Dak to the future. Team Anderson mollywopped Anthony this week. 151.4 to 112.
He won't be.
Lay my ass right up on this comfortable ass sofa. I'm gonna sleep on this bitch too, as a matter of fact. You know what, mother? And bitch, I'm a pissing up here too. No, oh no. You, man. Raise your hand at me.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Team Anderson's top performer. Looks like Kyron Williams with 3 touchdowns on the day, 2 rushing touchdowns and a reception touchdown. The Rams came back to beat the 49ers. Sorry, Christian. Great day for Kyron and the Rams. Top performer for Dak to the future. Looks like Derrick Henry, another great day, 151 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, and caught his only reception for 23 yards. 30.4 points for the Baltimore veteran running back. Just was not enough to beat Team Anderson this week. Hopefully you can do it next week, Anthony. Team Anderson 2-1. Dak to the future also 2-1. On to the final matchup of this week. This one was a nail biter. Smoking on Puka IR. 131.2. He beats Arthur Smith for prison. 129.7. Let's dive right into it. Smoking on Puka, IR, top performer. Looks like it was Josh Allen this week, 30.9 points, slicing and dicing the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. 263 yards and 4 touchdowns, and I'm pretty sure he did that at halftime. He might have had 1 touchdown in the second half, but he didn't play much of the second half. Crazy game for Josh Allen, 30.9 points. Arthur Smith for prison, top performer. Looks like Arthur Smith for prison has 2 top performers. Cole Kmet and Zachary Charbonnet doing the exact same thing, 25.7 points. Hopefully, next week, Arthur Smith for prison can find a slippery victory because this week just wasn't his. Smoking on Puka IR, 131.8. Arthur Smith for prison, 29.7. 129.7. That's it for me this week. I'm going to throw it right over to Kyle, let him do his thing. He was fantastic this week, and I expect nothing less this week. Here he is, Kyle Ditter.
Thank you so much, Dan. And on behalf of everybody, welcome back. Thank you guys for coming back in. I know this doesn't really happen often, but I'm just glad to, be part of this, new segment that we're doing. So let's kick it off. This is the time where we go into a little bit more in depth up to week 3. And we are going to ask a couple of the contestants that we've had in our league so far. So let's start with the only team that is undefeated. Phantom Skeets, how you feeling? Hey, all I can say is that I'm grateful to be in this position, and, I wasn't really expecting winning this week, but, hey, my guys came and pulled out, and I do have to give a big shout out to the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. Without him, I don't think I would have been able to make this happen. Well, congratulations on your 3-0, and let's hope that you can keep on going with that. Let's see. Unfortunately for you, the White Bluro, this means you fall to Owen. Bro, who is Owen? 0-3. Your team is falling faster than your hopes of reaching the playoffs. You also left Amari Cooper on your bench. That would have won you the game. I mean, easily would have won you the game, but, you decided not to go with him on a gut feeling. Yeah, I fucked up again. Probably because I don't have an RB, huh? Speaking of, who wants to trade?
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
All right, Beetle Train, da Beans. Looks like it was a close game. Any thoughts, words? Look, all I want to say is that I feel like I lost this week due to the bullshit trade that Dan got prior to playing with me. Hey man, all I know is that I'm winning games, bets, and I'm having fun. And yes, thank you, Kyle.
I make that deal. How about you, bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Hey man, I wanted Richardson, so I mean, I'm going to go get him even if I have to overpay for him a little bit. So I don't really feel bad for it at all. Anyways, Adam, I'll hit you up in a bit. Okay, bet. All right. Next, we have another close game, including Wet Pickle and Smithy's Nuts. What do you guys have to say? Listen, man, I'm really glad to, not be 0-3 this week. I mean, I was literally at work. There was this patient on the bed, literally flatlining.
Excuse me, I hate to bother you all, but do you know if I'm dead or if this is a sex stream? Because either way, it's kind of disappointing.
And I said, no, bitch. I need to watch the game. I need T. Higgins to score me 4 points. And it wasn't even T. Higgins, it was Zach Ertz. Like, what the fuck? But anything, I gotta go and thank my boy, Mickey, for allowing me to win this game. Wait, what do you mean? Well, let's see right here. Looks like you lost to him by less than 2 points, scoring a total of 100.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, so I mean, let's just take a look. Your bench scored a total of 9, 19, 47, 56, 65, 110 points. One running back or wide receiver switch would have won you the game. I mean, you could have just flipped a coin every single time to put yes or no if you want to put them in. You probably still would have won. Fucking figure it out there, bud.
I was, drunk, stupid, didn't realize what was going on. Regardless, I'm an idiot.
Alrighty, let's see. Next matchup, we have the lovely Team Anderson and Dak to the Future. How we doing?
What a fucking shit day.
Yeah, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott in the flex spot really wasn't my best idea, but I mean, look at Liam's team. There's no way I was going to beat him no matter who I put in. Speaking of, where is he? He's supposed to be here. Yeah, that's true. Hold on. Let me give him a call. Yo, Liam. Liam, where are you? You're supposed to be at the meeting. Where are you? I can barely see you right now.
Hey, buddy. I'm sorry I can't be there right now. I'm currently on vacation in Cancun. Anyways, I really can't stay here. I got some women coming over here in a little bit. Ciao.
Well, lucky him. I mean, wow. How can you not love that guy? All right, next up here we have Haktua and Payne. Yeah, you may want to go check on him. Hey, Ted, are you in there? Yo, you know you're supposed to be... Hey, you good? 1,000. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm completely fine, going 0-3, team's terrible. Might as well get a workout in. Well, I'm just going to let you do your thing. I'm going to go back inside with the others, all right? Take it easy. So, how's he doing? Yeah, he's just hanging around. He'll be fine. I blame Jimmy. Shut up, Owen. Dude, why does everyone keep calling me that? Hey, buddy. Skull. Skull, baby. All right. Okay, anyways, Jimmy, congrats on your win. Beating a cripple, basically. We're going to move on. And finally, we have another close matchup between Smokin' on Puka and Arthur Smith for prison. All right, guys, how'd it go? It was definitely a nail biter all the way to the end, but I am grateful for my quarterbacks. Great game, Christian. Man, it was such a close game, too. I would have won if it wasn't for Shaheed. Shaheed? 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 Shaheed.
Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired!
You don't talk. Go back to playing 2K over there. Mr. 110 points on the bench. Fucking idiot. Anyways, that's all I have for you today, folks. I'm going to be handing you back over to Dan to send us off. And as always, thank you for joining in. Catch you next week.
Thanks for throwing it back over here, Kyle. Appreciate it. We are 3 weeks in the fantasy football season, gentlemen. Anything can happen. Someone can come in first. The same person can come in last. You just got to be a good manager, make those trades, make those waiver wires, and get those wins. I love you. Have a great week. Get a win. Eat ass.
Oh, fuck.